By this video we will start osteology. By the end of this unit, we will able to learn about what is bone, its structure, classification and covering of bone, what is bone marrow, development and growth of bone, terminology related to bone, and blood and nerve supply of the bone, and finally skeleton of the domestic animals. In domestic animal, we usually study cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, and one more, that is poultry. Now let us look at the introduction to the osteology. Osteology, as we all know, it is the study of bones. Bones support and protect the tissue of the body and form the framework or skeleton of the body. It acts as levers to which muscle or their tendons are attached, and it serves as the part of locomotor apparatus. And also its storehouse of calcium. In addition, the bone marrow which found inside the bone, which is the major source of blood cells. Skeleton is generally classified as exoskeleton and endoskeleton. Exoskeleton is found on the surface of the body. As the term itself suggests, exo, that is on the surface of the body. It is the characteristic feature of the invertebrates. In case of higher vertebrates, these exoskeletons are modified as digits, horn, hooves. And these exoskeletons are also seen in some mammals and also shell of the crab and tortoises. Now let us look at what is endoskeleton. Endoskeleton, as the name itself suggests, these skeletons are found embedded in the soft tissue within the body. It forms the supporting framework, which consists of two parts, one axial skeleton and another one appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton is consisting of skull, vertebrate, ribs and sternum. Appendicular skeleton consists of the bones of pectoral and pelvic limbs. Pectoral is nothing but forelimbs and pelvic is hind limb. In addition to these above two skeletons, some bones which are small bones occur in the tissue of an organ or other structures which do not form a part of a regular skeleton. These small bones are called as heterotrophic bones, and they occur only in particular sites in particular species of the animal only. For example, these are very important for the purpose of bits in exam. Os cordis is present in the hot cattle. Then os penis is the penis of dog. Then os rostri is present in the snout of pig. Os phrenic is present in the diaphragm of the camel. Please try to remember, os cordis is the bone which is present in the heart of cattle. Os penis is the bone which is present in the penis of dog. Then os rostri is snout of pig, and os phrenic in the diaphragm of the camel. These are the heterotrophic bones. Classification of bones. These are mainly classified based on their shape and function as long bones, flat bone, short bone and irregular bone. As the name itself indicates, long bones have elongated cylindrical part, this shaft, that is also known as diaphysis, and two extended extremities or epiphyses. Let us look at here. This is the humerus. Assume the middle part is called as shaft or diaphysis, and those two expanded extremities are known as epiphyses, and this is an elongated and cylindrical part, that is shaft. In this shaft there is presence of medullary cavity. Then such bones are known as long bones. For example of long bones is humerus and femur. And modification of long bones, that is aborted long bones. These are the basically long bones, but these bones are unable to develop their medullary cavity completely. That means their medullary cavity is very small or even absent. Such type of bones are known as aborted long bone. For example, ulna of the horse. And some bones are long, but they completely lost the medullary cavity. Such bones are known as elongated bones. For example, ribs. We got long bones, for example, humerus and femur. Then aborted long bones in which the medullary cavity is not completely developed or even absent. Then such type of bones are known as aborted long bones. For example, ulna of the horse. Then elongated bones. Those bones in which there is no medullary cavity, for example, ribs. Now comes to flat bones. As the name indicates, these are totally flat surface. There is no shaft. They are expanded in two directions. They are plate like large surface area for the attachment of the muscle. And the example of flat bone is scapula, which is roughly triangular in nature. Now comes to the short bones. As the name itself indicates, they present similar dimensions in length, breadth and thickness. That means they are almost same in length, breadth and thickness. They are made up of thin layer of compact bone outside and spongy bone inside. Their medullary cavity is absent. This arrangement helps to diffuse concussion. That is, for example of short bones are carpals and tarsals. Now comes to sesamoid bones. They are short bones which do not bear the weight of the body and they are developed in the capsules of joints or in the tendons. For example of sesamoid bone is patella. Now next group of bones is irregular bones. Those bones which do not have any fixed or regular structure. Such bones are known as irregular bones. For example, vertebrae are the irregular bones. Now comes to the pneumatic bones. These bones contain air space within the compact substance inside the spongy bones. And example for pneumatic bones are, in case of mammals, some flat bones of skull such as frontal, maxilla and palatine. And in case of birds, the bones are pneumatic. Those are vertebrae, sternum, humerus, femur. And these receive air through the medium of ear sacs. Just try to remember the examples of each classification of bone. In case of long bones, that is humerus and femur, and aborted long bones, ulna of horse, elongated bones, ribs, and flat bones are, for example, scapula, and short bones, that is carpals and tarsals, and sesamoid bones, for example, patella, irregular bones, vertebrae, pneumatic bones. In case of mammals, some bones of the skull such as frontal, maxilla, palatine, and in case of bird, vertebrae, sternum, humerus, femur are the pneumatic bones. From next video, we will take up the terminologies related to the bone. As of now, we will going to finish it. Thank you.